Hi everyone, this is Cindy Crane of the Heart, and I'm back with a video. So today I'm going to be sharing something a little bit different. So part of my goals is to experiment with different mediums and different types of mediums in my crafting. So I took a class on Gelli press with Dina Wakely. And so I have this gel press. This is the 5x7. So there's all different sizes. There's even circle ones. You apparently can even make your own, which isn't recommended, but you can make it with gelatin. There's I guess, YouTube videos on how to make it, which seems kind of odd to me. But anyways, I have this one, and it is like gelatin almost. So this is the size. I only have the one, and I have it for the class, and I used mostly just acrylic paint when I did the class. It was a 3-hour class. I think it cost $20. It was on Facebook. And I just wanted to know, how to use it. And so I did use it on paper and on tissue paper, which I happen to have this tissue paper from, I have a lot of tissue paper actually from Tim Holtz, but this is the plain one. I had gotten this from Tuesday Morning a while ago and had never used it. So it was really fun to use it. And then I did it on cards. And so I just kind of experimented. I used acrylic paints that I had in my stash. I used some stencils I had in my stash and just kind of played with it. And so that was kind of fun. But then once I'm done with it, it's what do I do with it? How do I incorporate it into my own personal style of crafting? And I don't know what to say. I don't know if I'm exactly necessarily just a clean and simple type crafter, but I'm more in line with that style. And so I'm trying to kind of get out of my little careful box, because if you see the cards that I make, they are very I have my own style, and they are very clean and simple cards. So it's just trying to kind of find a way to kind of toe outside the line a little bit. And so I use those cards in the project I'm going to share with you guys today. The other things that I used is I used these Spellbinders matte dies. I did use some watercolors. I used this one. I also used these artsy watercolor markers that I actually got from Tuesday Morning, and I've had in my stash forever, so I thought that'd be, as well. And then I used this new stamp set, which I had just gotten in dies from Tailored Expressions, and they're the field notes. And these were part of a kit. Now, I didn't buy the kit. I tend to buy the kits from Tailored Expressions, so I really do like her kits. But I didn't buy this one, and I actually really, really like it. I think it's really good for the style of cards I'm going to show you. I think they're really great for sympathy cards. They're the kind of cards I probably would make for my grandmother, to be honest. And I have some other ideas of what I want to use this for that I'm kind of experimenting with. But I really do like it. The more I played with this set, the more I liked it. So in this, I bought the stamps and the dies. So it's this one, which is the field notes. It's a set of 10, and these are red rubber. And then I also got this one, which is the Sketchbook Florals. And I got the dies that went with that one, because I kind of recommend the dies for this one, because this one's a little bit harder to fussy cut. And then I used the Gelli press images that I had made, or the prints that I had made in the class, I used for these cards. So I'm going to show you, because I also thought that these would make great gift sets, to put them in a card box and give them away as gifts. So this first card, I'm using the gel press print. All I did was just cut it out to fit my card base. And then this is a really easy one. I just stamped in black the Sketchbook Florals and the sentiment, and it's done. This one right here, these two, I did use the Spellbinders matte die to cut my gel print out. And then I colored it in. These ones were colored in using those artsy markers. And I used a little background stamp from the Sketchbook Florals. Not the Sketchbook Florals, the Field Notes. And then the sentiment. And that is one of the prints that I made. And I did the same exact thing with this one, but just with a different color palette. And all of these papers that I'm showing you, I made during that class. And so I had to kind of, when I made these cards, work with what I made in that class. And then this one, I really like this one. This one I used, I white embossed. So it says hello there. And I just white embossed right on my thing, and this is some wax thread. And then this is another one where I just cut a block of the jelly print, and I just stamped in black. Thanks so much. Very simple. And these are all blank inside. And so these are ones that I went ahead and used my the Spellbinders matte to cut it out. And then these are the ones, I think the ones I'm going to show you now, the next two, I used this Woodlands Prima watercolors. I don't have a lot of the Prima ones. They're all from different places. I have the Jane, I forget her name. I have her. I have a couple of those. I have these. I think I just got a set from, I forget where. I got another set from another company. So I have a variety. They're all from different places. So here's this one. I really like how this one came out. And so it's just, I think part of the creativity too is figuring out how I'm going to use these prints, because I have a whole bunch of prints. I am going to try and use as much of them as I can in various projects before I maybe pull it out another time for a play session. There's this one. And here's another one. And this is one where all I did was cut, the jelly print out. And then I just stamped in black. And then this one. And I did stamp and color on watercolor paper. So this is all on watercolor paper. I think it's Ranger watercolor paper. Is that one? I think these ones I use the artsy pens, because you can see the colors are very different. And so I just made these all in one day. I mean, the gel prints were one day, and then making the cards using the gel prints were another day. And then here's this one right here. So really fun, and I know very different kind of cards than I normally use, but sometimes it's good to have these types of cards and more of the cutesy cards, which I do have some of that I'm going to be sharing with you guys really, really soon. Thank you for watching. This is Cindy Praying the Heart.